All right. Good afternoon or evening, wherever you're at. Some people are here from across the world, so good morning. Before I get started here, as I was setting up the live, I got some notifications. So apparently, Trump was found guilty on 34 felony counts in the hush money case. I guess he's facing up to 4 years in prison. Pretty interesting. I guess the first president ever, they said, to be charged with felony counts. But anyways, yeah, this election, I have no idea if I'm even going to vote, to be honest with you. I don't see anybody worth voting for, to be honest with you. Hey, Constantine, good to see you. You're one of my last managing mods. Yeah, but that's what I'm going to get to today, Constantine, actually. Good song, by the way. I wanted to get to the doctor situation. Is Trump and the Southwest family? There are some people in my family that still want to vote for him. This isn't what I really wanted to talk about. I just want to get this out of the way. But I kind of do too. But on the other hand, it's like, I don't know if I should, but I don't want Biden back in, or whatever his name is. I don't know. It's like a catch-22. Jilly, are you still here by chance? Jilly Fisher. That's her screen name, Jilly Fisher. I hopped up on her panel a couple times briefly. I believe it was last night, and she requested I go live too. So I thought, you know what? I have a reason to go live now. Not just because of her request, but I do appreciate Jilly Fisher. Even though a lot of people have whatevers. I don't really know all the drama that's going on. I really don't. I know a little bit. That's about it. But thank you, Jilly, for giving me some encouragement. But something came up that I need to discuss. And it'll make most of you happy because a lot of people are incels and don't care about other people's lives and whatnot. And it's horrible news for my family and I. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I'll give some information out here in a second. Also, so I was going to try to stream to Rumble and Twitter. I can't figure it out. I did figure out the Rumble. So what I have to do is I think I have to pay like a $10 a month fee or something till you get to like 1,000 followers or whatever it's called there, which is fine. I can do that. I'll be streaming a lot more to Rumble, and most of my stuff will be over there. I'll stream to multi-platforms on occasion, but I'm going to try to linger on over to Rumble. Probably stream to Rumble and Twitter. Sometimes I'll stream to all three, Rumble, Twitter and YouTube. But so I was hoping to do that today, but I have to fill in all this information. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes along with it. So I'm almost there, and then everything from my YouTube channel will be back as well. And I also finally found the files of the edited catch that nobody's seen yet. That 7, thank God for 7, did for me. And I'm the only one that has that. It has different angles of a couple catches that will be posted over there as well for the past. So those will be available on Rumble. So as many of you know, for some of you, I don't know how many of you know, so my vision has been going fast. Like I said, most of you be happy about this because most of you don't give a shit. But yeah, anyways, I actually do have a real family that actually cares. We care about each other. But I mean, drink some water here. It's dry and it's hot. The desert. Not even triple-digit heat yet, but it feels like it almost that time of year anyways. So my vision's been going really, it's been going away pretty fast. Everything's really hazy. I can't hardly see anything. it has to be like about a 2 foot to 3 foot range for me to see kind of clearly. Anything closer or anything further, I just can't see. So there's a lot of, I'm going to be careful how I say this, but so my doctor's appointment, so my regular doctor, there's, I'll be doing some tests for diabetes, hyperglycemia, some other tests. So for those who actually do care, your prayers are appreciated. And then tomorrow I go back to my doctor, and he's going to check for cataracts, glaucoma, and other signs of whatever. And then I'll find out more probably tomorrow from my eye doctor once my tests come through from my regular doctor as well. I'll know more about what's going on. So there you go. For you haters out there, there's some good news. My health is going to crap, and I may be going blind. So I'm sure you're excited about that. Um, I didn't know Chris was live until somebody said after I set the live. So there's 106 people in here. I appreciate that. I don't plan on being on here very long. Sorry, Chris. What's your story? I didn't know you were going live. I'm not really. That's another thing I'm trying to say here is I'm not really involved in this community anymore. I don't want to be involved. It's too much. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. It just is. 60 to 70% of the people in here absolutely in this community are absolutely just out of their minds, insane, criminally insane. It seems like, it's just it's unbelievable. I don't want to be a part of it. That's why I said you say something. Look in the pinned comment. You'll be banned. Not just timed out. You'll be permanently banned. I don't care. I'm trying to move in a different direction, and that's what I'm going to get into as well. Like I stated before, I'll be moving mostly to Rumble. I won't be going live that much on YouTube. There'll be a couple times where I will multi-stream, like I said earlier, depending on what the subject matter is. But for those who do care and are interested, I have like 78 followers. I don't have no content yet, but it's all capital letters. NV Cap, the number 2, Southwest. So NV Cap 2 Southwest is my Rumble. It's on the thumbnail. If you want to follow me there, you can. If you don't, no, you don't have to. I don't have any locals or anything like that. I may plan to at some point if I need to. It all depends on what comes out of my health exams. If I'm going blind, what I talk to a couple of people that are actually, people that care in this community, is I will probably just give my channel, my YouTube channel away to Alex or somebody that could use it. Another catcher or decoy or something like that, or whatever. I don't know. I may just end up doing that, especially if I'm going blind. There's no reason for me to have it. So that I can think of. Without assistance or anything like that. I have my girlfriend. She's at work right now. You might see her pop in. I don't know. She doesn't usually chat too much. But other than that, the only thing I can think of is just give my channel away. I could delete it too, but why not just give it to somebody that could use it? They can figure out what they want to do with it. I'd have to, probably demonetize it or something. They would have to, if they want to remonetize it, they have to do it under their information, their accounts and whatnot. I think there's 2,600 and some odd people subscribed, which may go down, it may go up. I don't know. I don't care. I just don't care. Sorry. Freaking one of those little, what do you call them, fruit flies? Fly near my mouth there. Just spit it out. This heat is just killer. Living in the desert, you get these weird little freaking bugs that come to the AC vents and shit. But yeah, I've been pretty down. Yeah, I'm not even 50 yet, not even 49 yet. There's a possibility I could be going blind. It's kind of a terrifying thought, to be honest with you. I know most of you don't care, but I'm just putting it out there. Uh, Juniper's feelings. I hope you're not saying anything bad about Juniper because I don't want to hear. Look. She blocked me from Google. Her and I don't get along at all. However, I don't like people attacking people who are victims and or survivors, etc., etc. So I better not see anything of that nature at all with anybody. I don't care what side you're on. Anybody doxing or making fun of somebody who's a victim slash survivor of anything, you're not welcome here. Automatic ban. Haystack Sniper, good to see you. Pat Con, always a pleasure. Uh, Jilly, my docs is still in your stream from last night. Please take care of that. I don't want to have to report that stream. I don't want to do that. I'll give you the timestamp and everything. I'll message you. All I ask is you just delete my docs. Well, actually, I sent it to you last night. It is still there, by the way. So I just appreciate it if you can delete that. And that's all I ask. I'm being kind. I'm not being rude. Just asking politely. Check your inboxes. The Leprechaun sent some gold. Alrighty then. Very nice. Sent some gold. I have a lot of gold bullion and gold coins. I used to collect a lot. Yeah, it's all good, Jilly. It's all good. I'll give you the timestamp and everything if you need it. It's all good. I don't know why people give Jilly a hard time. I really don't. I just don't get why a lot of people give certain people a hard time. I just don't understand. I really, really don't. Uh, Jilly is never, that I know of, there's something I don't know about. Well, I just don't know about it. She's never done me wrong, really. Uh, she's open to people coming on her panel from all sides. Um, I don't have a problem with Jilly Fisher at all. The only reason why I took her in is because she took mine. It's just tit for tat. No offense, nothing personal. It's just the way I work. No, James, let me put it up on screen so I can see it. I can't really. I'm gonna try to read this. This is how bad my vision is. Um, you can still run a panel while blind. Just get one of those Braille phones. Not cheap, but worth it. Oh, if I'm going blind, I'm done with this community. I'm done with YouTube more than likely. I may start a completely different channel and just keep it completely away from everybody from here and just start up something in a totally different name and maybe do something through the life of a blind guy. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Whatever. I might figure out something. Constantine. Are we still on for the concert? I think I asked you that last time, but I never know anymore. People, I'm not saying you, I'm just saying people flip flop so much I can never keep up. But I don't want to keep a ticket that I'm not going to utilize. If we're still on for the concert, just type yes. You're welcome to stay here. And if Constantine does come down and everything, we go to the concert. Still on? Hell yeah. All right, Constantine, I appreciate you, man. Guess what? Constantine's going to see all my receipts unredacted. He's going to see everything unredacted. And I think Constantine will have a lot to teach me as well, to be honest with you. I did hear him on a stream a little while back say some things. He wants to, give me some constructive criticism, and I'll take it. I mean, shoot, the dude's what? 6'7" almost. 6'6.6". I think he always says he likes that. I think I'm going to argue with guy that towers over me by let's see, I'm 5'10", 5'11", almost 5'11". I mean, that's pretty tall. like Butthead used to say, I'm pretty tall. Hell yeah, Constantine. Oh shoot. Yeah, there's a height right there. 6.666. 6 feet 6 inches, I guess 6 centimeters. I don't know. Hell, I don't know what's the extra six there. Yeah, 6 feet 6 inches. I don't know. It's kind of funny when I see people come in here and say, "Am I banned?" It's like, well, obviously you're not because your comment is right there. But yeah, I don't plan on this being very long. But I will say this, Jilly, are you still here before I go? Jilly Fisher, are you still here? I cut down on my nicotine in my e-cigarette too, so you'll be hearing me taking longer drags. Um, if you want to come up, because you did say last night you wanted me to do a live, and I said I wasn't going to, I will private message you the link. That's if you want to come up. I will give you the link. Other than that, I don't have much more to say, to be honest with you. For those who genuinely care, your thoughts and prayers are appreciated. For those you don't, well, good for you, I guess. That would be cool. If Jilly did go live and cover the Trump verdict, that would be good. That would be nice. I would lurk at that one. I wouldn't type, I would lurk. Okay, Jilly, that's cool. Let's say something. Javi, what did Thorpe say? Here's the thing. I heard that somebody was impersonating me in her channel and even gave a couple super chats, then went on panel and played a recording of me. She's not stupid, folks. I don't really talk to her. She finally got back to me on a DM. Was it 2-3 weeks ago? Something like that. Yeah, she'll be on at some point. I just don't know when or how that's going to work out. Pitching in a $4 for a 21-year-old Grace to get. No, she's too young for me. Sorry, no offense to people that I mean, I know some people that are around my age that like people that young. I just can't. Anything younger than the mid-30s, I just can't. It's just my prerogative. I like women my own age. I have a girlfriend currently, so she's a few years younger than me. I'm 48. She's 45. So yeah, I don't know. I like women my own age, or just a hair younger, or a hair older. Uh, give or take 3 or 4 years. Usually, I mean, mid-30s is kind of a stretch too. To be honest with you, it depends on how mature they are in their mind, but never a gal in her 20s. I'm sorry, there's no offense. It's just that to me, that's like a kid. My kids are in their late 20s, early 30s. I mean, it's just I just couldn't. No, it's going to be like a debate thing. From what I understand, it's supposed to be some kind of debate. And then Andrew Wilson, you probably know him. He's got a pretty good sized channel. I don't know where it's at now. Maybe 100,000. I don't know. He's supposed to come up, and then a couple other people. I really don't know who they are that much, but she wants to debate somebody. And one of them has like 1 point something million subscribers. But yeah, that will happen when it happens. The gold mine thing will happen when it happens. The other panels will happen when they happen. I haven't really heard much updates, to be honest with you. It's all about getting people on the right schedule. We may have to do a pre-recorded stream, and then I'll post it through StreamYard, and it'll show that it's live unless I download it and post it as a premiere. But I'm trying to do it where it's live, but it's looking pretty difficult. We may have to do a Zoom recording, and then and then have the chat, do a Q&A and whatnot. And if they're watching, they can answer in chat, or I just don't know yet. I don't know how it's going to work yet. Hey, Lynn, good to see you. I do watch your streams, Lynn. I mean, your videos when I can. Constantine keeps his wrench, but I lost mine. Is that the real Lynn and God's Angels? I don't think I took your wrench, Lynn. Oh, I know what happened. You were one of my managing mods, Lynn. I took all the managing mods away except for a couple, because they were adding stuff in my block word list. I'll give you a standard mod. Let me make sure it's you first. I have no issue with Lynn at all. She's always been good people. In fact, I encourage somebody, or I'll give her a standard wrench. She can drop her link. Sorry about that, Lynn. Most of the people that I took managing mod wrenches away, I put them under standard mods. Like Warbot, if you're watching, I left you a message, voicemail, whatever. You have a standard mod too. I made sure I double checked and everything. But yeah, Lynn, you have your standard mod wrench back. Gina, always a VIP. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I think I saw you on, I want to say Ed's panel. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I saw you on the panel. I haven't seen you in ages. So I hope you're doing well. But yeah, the only managing mods I have are literally my family, my loved ones, my girlfriend, my co-admins from StreamYard and YouTube, 2 police officers, and I think through 2 or 3 people from this community: Constantine, BIN, Ben, and Predicatcher OTR. Those are the only, to the best of my knowledge, those are the only managing mods I have left from this community. And again, like I said, I thought I got Lynn. Apologies, Lynn, about that, but you should have your wrench now. Even the managing mods, I believe all but most, or most but all, sorry. And I found out that Lynn, I forgot her, and I apologize about that. Hold on. My phone got disturbed. I don't want to hear crazy train for an hour. But I put them as standard mods. But yeah, totally uncalled for, James. Yeah, you're not paying in here. Sweet baby Raven. Oh, hey. I saw that Sweet Baby Ray, aka Ray, went live today, and I missed it. I went back and watched most of it. It was kind of a quick stream. Kind of interesting. He usually goes live, every 6 months or something like that. Let's see here. Make sure. Let me check something real quick. All right. Of course, if there's anybody that, and there's only certain people I let up, but I don't plan on being on here very long. But if Constantine or Missy, there's probably a few other people I just don't see at the moment want to come up, just let me know and I'll DM you the link. If not, I don't have much more to say, to be honest with you. I just wanted to give a little bit of information and kind of go, and Oh, by the way, yeah, I still have that stream from the other night. I'll probably end up putting that on Rumble or something. I might do some editing on it a little bit. But, yeah, I do have it. Oh, I'm just so disgusting. The person that keeps texting me. But you know what? I'm going to find out who you are to law enforcement. But until then, I'll take care of it this way. There you are. Just give me some. Let me put on screen here, Lynn, so you can read it a little bit. My friend just gave me some grown from home stuff that I can't even read that. Holy cow. Kivix, I don't know, dispensary. Oh yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. I get the gist of it. I can't really read. Like I said, everything is like a blur to me. So hopefully tomorrow I'll find out some good news. I don't know. Praying for the best. What's the old expression? Expecting the worst but hoping for the best. In my case, praying for the best. That's all I can really do. Ray asked if you wanted us to type in all caps. I don't remember him saying that, but okay. Oh, Haystack. Somebody mentioned a video you dropped recently. I don't know what it was though. I think it was in Joey's chat last night. Somebody mentioned one of your videos. Be kind. I'm not quite sure. I'll hopefully find out more tomorrow. But there's a good possibility I'm going blind, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, I won't be going live too much. If I get even if I get good news, if I go live, I'm going to work on the Rumble thing. And I'll be going live more on Rumble and Twitter and stuff like that. Once in a while, I'll multi-stream to YouTube or something. Unless there's something like really urgent or something, I might pop a live on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna start lingering over to Rumble, if you will, kind of go that direction. Hold on, just 1 second. I will check this person's DM because I trust this person. Okay, yeah, no problem. Moments Live, you've been crowned. You've been crowned. And you're one of the ones, too, that I didn't mean to. I don't think I meant to take the wrench, but I do trust this person that DM me. So you do have a standard bridge, Moments Live, because I trust the person you DM me. And if they want to say who they are, they can. It's up to them. There's also another person I wanted to re-wrench to, and I couldn't think who it was at the moment. Can't remember who it was. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Moments Live. Also, MVCat Fireside. I know. I've got people from different sides, and I really don't care. I'm not part of any side of this community. I've got people from all sides probably modded in here. As long as they're cool and they obey the rules, they'll stay that way. I got MVCat Fireside modded. One thing I did want to say too is I'm glad that Jay's back. PP Mass. I am so glad that he's back. He's like a fresh breath of air. He's one of the first people what you call this community, because before that it was just Pop Squad and Justin Payne and Anxiety War and a few others, and it was really him and Alex. Like I watched a couple of Alex streams, the old Walmart streams. Hold on, just one second. I gotta check real quick. Let's see here. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot I went to a different channel to read that news clip thingy. Okay. Bill, GGBG. What's up, dude? Is it really you? I'm sorry. I didn't give you your respect either, but here's your standard range. But I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, PP Mass. Michelle, you're the one. You're the one. Yes, you are the one. I was going to give the standard. Okay, so now I'm all right. Because a lot of the managing mods I had before, I made standard mods, but I didn't. My thought process was not thinking at the time. I was just X, 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 X. I was like, oh, shoot. I need to at least put in the standard mods trying to figure out, what's going on. I don't know if you were one of the managing mods or not, but you've always been good. So, no, I'm not going to unban Bullhand. No, you can stay banned. Anyways, back to PP Mess. So when he came back, I think it was his first live back. It wasn't a catch, but it was his first live back, and maybe it was his catch actually. Second live back. Remember he was telling Ryan that he was going to tell him to stop with the drama of the panels and tell everybody else to knock off all the BS and the panel community and just get back to catching. And to the best of my knowledge, I think he's 4-4 now. He's back with 4 catches and 4 arrests. And I'm thinking, this is the way it used to be. This is the way the community used to be. And there's so much things that, because like I said, it was him that really got me into this community and Alex. At that time, I think Robbie was PP New Jersey or something. If I'm not mistaken, he was part of Alex's team, and then he threw a fit crying when he got to 7,000 subscribers or something, and he was mad at Alex. And he went live, and he was crying, throwing a fit. And I was trying to think to myself, who is Alex? Who is Alex? Who is Alex? And then finally, when I figured out, I was like, oh, it's the Walmart guy. And I'll be honest with you, at first I thought it was simply just I thought it was all a skit because they were laughing and, it was funny, and I was like, who would want to portray themselves as being a pedo? And so I thought it was a skit. I didn't think it was real. And then so that kind of got me back to Alex by watching PP Mass and at the time Rami and PP Toronto, I think was one of them too, if I'm not mistaken. The first one, there's actually 2 for those who don't know. The first PP Toronto was a different guy, and Alex did collab. Obviously, he went to Canada and collabed with that dude. And I don't remember his name, but it was PP Toronto. But the PP Toronto of today is a different person than the first one. Yeah, PP Mass was really the one that got me really involved. And then it just kind of took off from there. Hold on just a second. I might not even use my headset because it drowns out most of the background noise, and I think I hear my dog barking, and it wasn't. It was a neighbor's dog. Because one time I did a whole stream thinking my headset was plugged in, and it wasn't. it went through my computer mic, and it still sounded great. So I don't really have to use my headset. But yeah, I really can't. It's hard for me to see, so I got my phone too, but I have to hold it like. Um, I don't want any drama. The person just messaged me. I don't. I want zero drama. If that person is willing to be cool, not curse, and have just a regular discussion, I don't have a problem with that. If you want to, I'm not going to say who messaged me, but for the person who knows, message me. If you can assure me of that, because I trust you, I don't have a problem sending that to you or him. Um, just a normal man to man, adult, polite discussion, or I will immediately kick. Okay, let me do that then, because I do trust you. I'm not going to out your name or anything like that, but let me respond to this person real quick. I wasn't going to stay on very long, so. Um, yeah, I'm actually since I was a child, we all have fears, phobias, whatever you want to call them. Like people have claustrophobia, arachnophobia. People have fears. One of my worst fears is drowning and going blind. That's really, and now I'm facing one of my first fears of the possibility of going blind. Um, it's scary. I mean, put yourself in my shoes. Think about that for a little bit. It's a very real thing, and it's very, very scary. And tomorrow, I may find out something, and you know, I just put it in God's hands. That's all I can say. Um, His will shall be done. Uh, I'm just waiting for a reply from somebody that we may have a special guest coming up here, y'all. Just waiting for a reply real quick from somebody, and then if I get that confirmation, we'll be having a special guest coming up. It looks like uh, this person said, okay, they do want the link. Okay, gotcha. I appreciate that. All right, let me send the link. I think I have this person directly on Instagram. Let me just check real quick. I'll send it straight to him if I do. Him or her, you'll find out. You'll find out. And me and this person don't necessarily get along, but it's okay. We've been cordial with each other. The last couple panels we did on, we've been cordial. So it's all good. Oh, okay. I'll send it to you then, and then you can send it to him or whatever. All right, hold on a second there. Make sure I got it on here. All right, here it comes. And if you can give it to him or her, whatever, well, him, we all know it's a him now. Person who just DM me, I'd appreciate that. But it's only for him and him only. Unless the person who messaged me, you're welcome to come up as well, of course, obviously. I'm not looking at chat too much. I'm relying on the moderators to please do their job. Any doxing, threatening, or false accusations and stuff like that, or just being filthy, automatic ban. I'm literally going to ban. I banned over 100 people in the last 5 days, 4 or 5 days. I'm trying to get away from all the negativity and toxicity. So I don't want to talk about anything negative. I got enough on my plate right now. So I just don't want to talk about a lot of negative stuff. I come to the realization that I am getting old, and I know for some of you that are older, you're saying, "Oh, I'm still young." I get that, but for me, I feel old. 48 years old. Time flies. Let me get some more water. Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up, Brian? Good to see you. Oh, shoot. Is that the real, uh, is that the real, Tommy? Should be banned on my channel. Let me check that real quick. You shouldn't be banned in here. Looks like it's a real you. Give me just a moment, folks. Yeah, there's no reason why you should be banned in here. I'm sure it was the rogue managing mod that I had that probably did that, to be honest with you. I may have and just forgot about it. I mean, if I did, I'm sorry. But I'm going to go to my YouTube studio now, and I will take a look, because there is a false you going around. Maybe somebody got confused, or I got confused. Who knows? But you should not be banned in my channel. Whatever people think about you or whatever, it doesn't matter. You're doing your thing, you're catching preds, and it's all good. Everybody's got their own style and whatnot. And, let's see here. Because, you have so many different channels. I don't know which one's who. Then you have a bunch of impersonators. I don't even know. Okay, whoever's backstage, give me just a moment, please. Actually, that might be who I think it is. Let me see real quick. If it is, maybe they can help me real quick. Yeah, it is. Hey, James. So Tommy saying he's banned in my channel. I don't know which one's the real one and which one's not.
I don't know, dude. I'm like the last person to ask about that these days.
Well, you shouldn't be banned in here.
I don't know if he is or if he isn't. If it's really you, or you trying to talk or whatever, just text me.
Actually, just text me at my phone, Tom, my actual phone number, instead of IG, if that's really you.
No, Tommy, text me. Don't listen to Jeff.
Or to Bone, right.
What's going on, dude? You think you're going blind?
I don't think. I'm hoping I'm not. My doctors are. There's a real possibility. Yeah, it's. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm multitasking, but
No, that's fine.
I'm just trying to see if Tom, because there's a fake CPP, that goes around. I don't want to unban the wrong one,
I don't know. These people are saying that it's fake, so.
Well, I did go. Well, if he texts me on my telephone, actually he did. Oh, my bad, Tommy. I'm sorry. Oh, he did text me on my telephone. Okay, all right. I say telephone. Man, I'm old.
Yeah, Tom doesn't text me anymore. He fucking hates my guts, Jeff. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I don't know, bro.
You're still a mod on this channel, dude.
Yeah, but like that doesn't count,
Wait, Tommy, do you have the arm, like the flex your muscle arm under your, or in front of your name? Because I did unban that one. I have to press save. But hold on, I'm looking for any other CPPs in here, or Colorado Pet Patrol, whatever, just to make sure. Shoot. I have so many people blocked. It's pathetic. I have hundreds.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe you should, maybe you should think about like
see if that. Sorry, real quick, Tommy. See if you can see if that was you, type something now. That should, I hope that took care of it. I think that's you. Go ahead. I was told by a certain person you want to talk to me about my vision. What is it you wanted to talk about, like as far as my vision?
Well, I was gonna say first, like if you've got so many people blocked and banned, like everybody around here fights with each other, so you might as well just unban and unblock everybody, dude. You know?
Well, I get what you're saying, James, to an extent. Hey, Bill Evans, good to see you. Always a pleasure. Bill Evans is good people, by the way. But no, it's just I'm trying to separate myself from this whole drama panel community thing, as much as possible. And like I said, I'm trying to move towards Rumble. Um, but if I find out tomorrow that there is something, I'll be going blind. I'll probably do a stream about it and probably just give my channel away. I'll probably just give my channel away to somebody. They could use it, a catcher or decoy or something. I can demonetize it. They can remonetize it under their name or something. My YouTube channel, to be honest with you.
So what makes you think you're going blind, dude?
It's a number of reasons, according to doctors. Like I said, I'll find out more tomorrow. One of them could be that I've had diabetes and didn't know about it. And of course, going untreated obviously can cause that. And then the eye doctor tomorrow can tell that to an extent. It could be cataracts. It could be, what's the other thing? Good Lord, glaucoma. Real quick, I'm not trying to interrupt. I just want to make sure I got the right Tommy. Tommy, are you unbanned? Did I get the right one? If you could type something or text me, let me know something. So I got your text. All right, go ahead, Damone. Sorry, I was just
That's fine. Yeah, I was just like, so you've been losing your vision?
Yeah.
Over time?
It's actually the worst part's been pretty quickly. The last, I would say, 2 months, give or take. It's been real bad.
Well, doesn't I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, just every day it gets worse and worse. Like, for instance, when I went to my grandson's birthday party a couple weeks ago, I literally could not see hardly anybody unless they were like between 2 and 3 feet in front of me. I have to ask my daughters or my ex-wife, whoever. I was like, is that my niece? Is that my nephew? Who is that? I can't see. And it was that bad. And then I had my granddaughter's first birthday this last weekend. Same thing. We were outside a major park situation. And I was like, I don't know who that is. I can't see. I just simply can't see. Who is that? Is that who I think it is? I was like, yeah, that's so-and-so, And I was like, this is bad. This is real bad. So I had an emergency call with my doctor, and I have to go in for like blood tests for like diabetes and pancreatitis and all this other stuff, and then kidney failure and this, that, and the third, which would be my fault, obviously, for the drinking binge I went on. It definitely could be that from that. It could have destroyed my organs, or it could be an actual eye issue or eyes, whatever, glaucoma or whatever,
Well, let me ask you something. Doesn't diabetes have more than just one symptom? Like, wouldn't you know?
I don't know much about it except for my grandma had it, and she fortunately passed from that. My father-in-law, technically ex-father-in-law, I still call him my father-in-law, and I always will, had it. He unfortunately died from that as well. So, I mean, there's so many people. I had an uncle on the blood side of my family, that also had it. He passed from it. So, it's genetic,
I see. Okay. Drone Racer says could be the cantaloupe tumor spreading to the optic nerve. Do you think that that's possible?
I have no idea. Who knows? I'm still waiting for that too. That was supposed to be what, a year and a half ago, and they keep putting it off. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a PET. I don't know what the PET. They call it a PET scan, PET scan. I don't know what that means, but it's supposed to be better than a CAT scan, I guess.
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't know.
Interesting. Man, do you think it could have anything to do with masturbating too much? You know what they
Dude,
say, Jeff? You remember what they used to say when we were kids? Like, you're what, like 10 years older than me, I think?
why do you bring? I don't need to do that, and I don't want that on my panel. That's just
Well,
disgusting.
I'm just saying, dude, that's what they said. Like, that's what they always told me. Is
Well,
like
that
you'll go blind if you do that.
you know, you know that's a hoax. First of all, by the way, you know that, right?
It's a hoax, bro. I thought that was true. It's not
Oh
true.
my goodness. I don't even want to joke about my health thing, but no, that's, I don't have to do that. By the way, I've got
Oh, you don't
anyway.
have to do that? That's good.
No.
Yeah. Well, you know what they
Uh,
say, man. It's like one of those habits that like never really gets old. You never really grow
my
out.
my age, I don't. Yeah, it's,
You don't do that because of your age.
I have a girlfriend first of all, so I don't need
Oh,
to.
that's cool. That's cool.
Second of all, at my age, we don't really need to do that. I mean, I'm sure there are some people that do at my age. I don't know, but I mean, puberty, that happens quite a bit. But
Yeah, I remember those days, man.
shit, that
Oh boy,
was kind of funny. I have to give you that.
whole
That's good
room,
stuff,
a whole room used to smell like bleach, man. It was crazy.
right?
Yeah,
Chlorine isn't chlorine. Wait, isn't chlorine, dude? Okay, so
I don't know. I don't know.
I grew up in Dallas Fort Worth for a while, and almost everybody has a pool in their backyard, and they had this like chlorine thing floating around. I was at my friend's house and we were swimming in his pool. We were jumping off the roof. We were being ignorant, and
Yeah.
as a teenager. And I was underwater and I came up and I took a big old breath, and that chlorine thing that floats around the pool went right in my lungs and fried my lungs. I had to be rushed to the hospital and everything.
Are you talking about that thing? Are you talking about that thing that floats on the water, whatever that is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oof, that's rough, man.
I know, dude. It's so nasty. But I was like thinking to myself, is chlorine and bleach the same thing? Are they different things or what? Because I saw something on the internet where bleach and chlorine were similar or the same or something. I never did find out.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, man. I don't know.
Because they kind of smell the same.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
do you have an in-ground pool at your house too, or no?
No, sir. No, sir. I'm not all that fancy. Um, I'm getting a pool for the kids for the backyard, but it's gonna be like one of those that you inflate, and then it pretty much lasts one summer, and then you just
Right.
destroyed. You know how it goes.
Yeah, we had a couple, and when the spring winds come through here in the desert, they get like 60, 70 mile an hour gusts, and we had cinder block bricks. You know what I'm talking about, the big gray cinder block bricks, and to hold it down, and this like whirlwind or desert, whatever you want to call it. We don't have tornadoes or anything, but it came through and it just went flying over our fence and just destroyed it. So that was the second one. So we decided no more above ground pools. We're done with that. So
Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Well, dude, I don't necessarily want you to go blind. I mean, that's very a grim outlook. You know.
it's scary. I'll be honest, I'm not gonna lie. It's a scary thing to think about. I mean, I feel bad for those who are. I mean, yeah, some people are born like that, and that's all they know. I have a daughter that's, clinically deaf, but she can read lips and she can do sign language and she can hear just a little bit out of her left ear, and especially like voices she recognizes, you know. So I talk to her regularly, and she understands almost everything. But yeah, she's been clinically deaf since she was in her early teens. Before that, give or take.
Yeah, well, I mean, there is one upside. Well, I mean, I guess kind of an upside to going blind is that at least you won't have to look at Ryan anymore. You know,
Shit.
that
Damn.
that fucking little weirdo. Like, you know.
Oh, come on, man. Ryan's pretty cool. You know.
Yeah, I guess, dude. You know, he fucking hit the red button on. Oh, my bad, my language. He hit the red button on me, dude.
He did.
Yeah, because I showed my Pekka like a couple years
Oh,
ago.
on the CPP After Dark or whatever it was called, back to you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. He slammed down that red button. He went off all half cocked. You know,
Half
no pun
cocked.
intended.
No.
Yeah, dude. Ryan's out here trying to ruin my life, man. I thought he was my beanie bro, and then next thing you know, fucking, I can't even buy groceries because of the red button.
Dude, shit. Dude, I actually when I was watching Ray's stream afterwards, like I didn't know he went live till afterwards. I went to go watch it and I heard you guys talking about that.
Um, Pig A says, Jeff, look into possibly having a autoimmune disease called Suzuki arthritis. It's the sister disease to lupus. Interesting. It's named after an eye specialist.
Wait, who said that? So I can
Uh,
put it up on
Pig
screen.
A.
I'm sorry, who?
Pig A. I mean Jen A. Jen A.
Oh, Janae.
Yeah, she's concerned, man. Also has a lot of health issues herself. You know, quite a few.
Yeah, she's talked about him before. I can't find her comment. Is it way up there or
I don't know. It's right here. I think it's at the bottom.
let me look back again.
Yeah.
Jen A. Oh wait, that's on. Why is this? Oh, I hate that top chat crap. I have to go to live chat. Damn it.
Oh, I can only see the StreamYard. Yeah.
Oh, okay. They go to StreamYard.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
there it
easy.
is. There we go. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Definitely, Jen A.
Well, thank you, Jen A. Appreciate your input. Yeah. I know that she has vision problems as well. I think that's why she types in all caps, man.
Probably. It's easier for me to read too, by the way. So thanks for doing that, Jen A.
Yeah.
So
Jen A's
are you and Jen A getting along now? Or are you guys still going at it?
I don't know, man. I'm not too sure. Like I ran into her on panel and didn't go very well. You know, didn't have the
Really?
outcome I was hoping for. Yeah, she seems to really hold a grudge. This lady.
Janae, do you want to come up and have a chat? I mean, do you want to chat with Janae? Maybe try to work it out real quick before I hang it up here? Or,
Yeah, I like that idea.
all right, this is only for Janae or Missy or Constantine. You know, a few people I can I'll have up, but that should I did through StreamYard. Did it go through? I think it did.
Yeah, I see it.
But just keep it, cool and calm. That's all I ask. I've got a lot of nervous stuff going on and everything right now, thinking about what's going on and everything. So I just don't want any like a whole bunch of drama. But if you guys want to try to work it out, that'd be great.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just might as well give it a shot. Come on up here, Jen A.
All right, there is a docs in the chat. If somebody can take care of that. I mean, he says his first name all the time, so I don't know if that's considered a dox. I don't know. Okay, they take care of it. All right, cool, thanks. But Jenny, that's for you if you want to come up and maybe try to squash beef with James. The
Yeah,
mountain totally uncalled for, whatever.
come on up here, sweetheart. I'll take good care of you. Come on.
I like to see you guys try to get along. I think that's her, actually. Let me look real quick. Yeah.
You better make sure, Jeff, because people
Yeah.
going around
Hey,
like.
hey, Jenny.
Hey,
So
Hey,
I'll
Edie.
let you guys politely and maturely, like adults, try to work it out. I'll
I
try to
don't
stay
have any
quiet.
problems with anybody. I try to stay in my own lane. I don't I don't want to argue and fight with anybody. Like life's too short for all that crap.
True.
It
Well,
just is.
Hey, let's just say you saw me on the street, you know, and I was crying as I tend to do. Would you give me a hug?
Well, yes.
All right. Well, that's nice. I appreciate it.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. Just you've said some really mean things about me, you know.
Mm.
You know, about my Pekka, remember?
Well, I said for any married man shouldn't publish, or any kind of survey. The only person should see a married man's genitals should be his wife. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I stand by that. I stand by that sentiment. It's definitely personal. It gets you the bone. Don't get me wrong. I say that about any man or any woman.
Yeah. Well,
But
I don't even disagree with you. You know, that was a dumb thing to do.
just sometimes you can't put the genie back in the bottle, right?
That's right.
Metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, like you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. You know.
There you go. There you go.
So so we're cool now.
The word full. Word full is like peas and carrots.
Oh, you see how easy that is, folks. Come on now.
that was
I
pretty easy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
try not to have a problem with people. I don't. I just don't. Actually, if I got a problem with somebody, it's the person that doxed your phone number, publicly, or Jeff. That person I do have a problem with.
Yeah, I saw that. I actually screen recorded that. Somebody let me know and everything, and that's they're being dealt with accordingly.
Yeah,
Wait,
like
They'll
I
be
say,
what
paying
happened?
some.
his
I
phone number was
also,
doxed in cloud
well,
forces. See that?
also, and I know, and James actually brought to my attention when he posted it because I wasn't for sure, but I guess when I was drunk, I doxed James's full name, and I asked him, like, let me know, I'll take it out, whatever. But I've been seeing somebody going around doxing him, PHI, freaking under the same name, Jamie. I don't want to give it. Should I give the name away? I don't know the screen name. I don't know what it is. It's
I don't.
Jamie something.
The name is one thing, but telephone numbers, in workplaces, and phone numbers, that kind of stuff. That's the horse of different docs, right? I mean, it could really affect people's lives, and it's bad enough for persons if they don't want their names out there. But come on, I think a lot of people know a lot of people's first last names. It's kind of a given around here. But as far as like with the TBS docs, that was just over the top.
Yeah, that
Just
was.
yeah, because he had people calling his employer over it all.
Yeah, that's too far, man.
Yeah, that's crossed. There's a line to cross. That's
Well,
crossing the line.
well,
I,
I've also seen people post people that are not that I'm aware of, and Damone, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's people that are not even in this community. Like people have doxed Damone's wife, people have doxed my grandkids, other people's kids, Juniper's. I mean, family. It's just ridiculous, and like I just like I've done some stupid things. I own up to that. I did dox James, and I admit to that. And I own up to it. And I do apologize. I did dox. I gotta be careful. Almost said the first name. Nanya's first name, and I think an initial. One time, I doxed out of anger. I doxed a few other people, mainly first names, really, to be honest with you. But that was like 5 or 6 times that I've ever done that. And I'm not justifying it because I was drinking, but I'm owning up to it. And I apologize about that. But there's people that dox people all the time. And they dox everything phone numbers, addresses, everything. It's just
yeah,
disgusting. Especially
yeah.
when it's children. Hey, Matt C.
There's definitely a line to cross there. Some people's really cross that line in a big way, and it's uncalled for.
Totally.
Totally uncalled for. Speaking
What's
of
up, man?
totally uncalled for,
Well, Hey, I'm a poet. Didn't even know it, huh?
Right.
Actually,
Hey,
I used to be a very good, accomplished writer. I believe that or not.
wait, you have books that are out?
I have notebooks full of writings, short stories, poetry, you name it. I was an accomplished writer once upon a time.
Did you translate Mein Kampf from German to English?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
No. But I learned German. I learned to speak German with 3 years in high school. I learned I could speak fluent German once upon a time.
How
yeah.
Not
do you
after the stroke.
say? How do you say like? Let me think of something here. Hello, Damone in German.
Be up is stew.
Biapa stew.
Be up is stew. That means how are you in German.
Oh, Biapa stew. Like
Be up is stew. Be up. BIE. Be up is stew.
Biapa stew. Well, Biapa stew.
Well, I
Yeah,
I
mean,
said it
pretty good.
right.
yeah, be honest too. Yeah. Gosh, guys, my travels in my lifetime, I've learned a little bit. A friend of mine from Portugal taught me some Portuguese. A friend of mine who lives in Africa taught me a little Swahili. I've learned quite a few languages in my travels in my lifetime. Always had a love for knowledge, for gathering knowledge.
With
How
my
do you
ex.
And
Oh, go ahead.
how do you say in German, Matt C, unmute your mic and say something?
I don't know.
Uh,
I'll have to send a smoke signal on that one. I
Yeah,
don't.
what's up, Matt C?
I didn't want to jump in the middle of your conversation, but Jeff, how can you unban me, my brother?
You're not banned.
Jeff, there's been like I don't know how many people talking about how they're banned. I don't know, maybe a half
Oh,
dozen.
Jack.
I think we got mad at each other last time when I think I misunderstood what you said and I went off. It was about the YouTube public private thing. So if you can
Okay,
unban me, brother, I would appreciate it. If not, I understand. I'm at 4%. I just got home from work.
I
I
will.
need a
I
few
will.
in me. I need a few in me, and whoever's live, you'll get a more drunken version of this. But I'm too sober for this right now. But
I was gonna say
salute
this,
to everyone. God bless. God bless. I hope you all had a great day. I hope everyone served some sort of purpose today, or had fun, or got to visit people you loved, or whatever. Bye.
hey
Every
Matt.
day is a good day with the
Actually,
Lord.
Matt, before you leave, are you still there? I
Yeah,
modded
I'm
you.
at 4%. I just got home, so make it quick.
Actually, no. I wanted to thank you for the intervention. I had two of them, and I
Huh?
forgot to. I'm pretty sure you were part of one of the interventions I had recently about my alcohol situation. And you and Sam Split and somebody else I forgot. I don't remember because I have a bad memory. But I just wanted to thank you for all that. Let me go
It's all
to.
right. You got a lot of people to thank. I'm nobody, dude. I just
Everybody's
I think
somebody.
you banned me because I went off on you with the public private thing.
I may have. I'm not going to deny that. But there's also like I wish YouTube would fix it where they would show who banned who, because mods can ban somebody, and if I don't see it like during the actual live or premiere or whatever, I don't know.
They can go back in the stream, I
All right.
believe, and ban
I
people as
think
well.
I think this is you. I found a Matt C, and I just so go ahead and try to type. You should be good to go.
I don't know how. I got to get off this to do that.
All right, take care.
All right, I'll be back. I'll be back in about I don't know
Well, I don't
4
plan
beers.
on being on.
I'll be back in 4 beers.
I was gonna say I don't think I've heard you this sober before. To be honest with you,
I'm good, dude. I'm good right now. I'm thinking clear, too clear. I don't like
too
this.
clear.
I like you people right now.
Well,
I don't have any beefs with anybody. You're all good people.
Damone is almost 2 years sober, right, Damone?
Yeah, I'm pretty close. Hey man, would you do me a favor? Would you consider unbanning CCC spokesman and co-founder if
No,
you're looking
because
at?
he's never nice to me. So why should I?
Well, honestly, man, I have a lot of people in my chat that are mean to me. You know, I just kind of
But I'm trying to get away from all the negativity. If he promises to be nice, I'll do it. I'll give him a chance.
yeah. I'd just say give him a chance, man.
Jeff, extend an olive branch.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a real smart guy. You know.
Because we did, thanks to Constantine, by the way, props to Constantine. He actually helped us settle our differences one time. I don't know what went sideways. Maybe it was me being drunk and stupid, to be honest with you. And I'll own up to that. That's what it was. But then it kind of went in a different direction. And I was like, I don't know. I don't know if I banned him or somebody else did. I'll be honest with you. I just don't know. But I will definitely give him another chance.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. Well,
No
Jeff,
problem.
I'm gonna go, dude. I hope that you're not going blind. I like to bust your balls. I like to document your life, but I don't want blindness to be one of those things. So good luck to you.
I appreciate that. I sincerely do.
All right, y'all take it easy. Bye.
All right, man.
No.
Take care. All right.
Now,
Bye.
since you're going to an eye specialist tomorrow, the correct pronunciation of the autoimmune disease, the reason why I know about this autoimmune disease as a sister to lupus, it's taken my vision almost to nothing.
Really?
I have no peripheral vision in my right eye. It's completely gone. I can't read subtitles on my TV. I as you can see, I type in all capital letters. You know, I said my friend in Portugal types in all capital letters when we text back and forth. Actually, a few of my friends do, just as a courtesy, knowing that it's because I use a magnifying glass to read smaller font sizes, and it at the cost of eye strain headaches. And it's the pronunciation for this autoimmune disease is called Takaksu arteritis. I do believe I spelled it out. Takaysu.
Can you put that in private chat so I can talk to my doctor tomorrow about that? 'Cause I won't remember.
Yeah, it's an autoimmune disease, and actually, there's no cure for it, none at all.
Really?
Yes, there's no cure for it at all. It's named after a Japanese eye specialist, hence the name Takaksu. It's named after a Japanese eye specialist, but there's no cure for it. You know, like with glaucoma, with cataracts, you know, they could take cataracts off the eye. Even
Right.
glaucoma, you know, they could do interventions with the glaucoma. Unfortunately, if you've got diabetes, of course, it affects the eyes and the feet. So you're going against the grain with that. But you know, it's an avenue to look at, just you know, because there's a lot of people that's got autoimmune disease that they don't know they have, you know, until they're knee deep into it.
Right. You mentioned something I didn't mention. Actually, so about, I think it was 2016, my left upper thigh went half numb. It's like pins and needles. And then last week, my left calf and top of my foot are pins and needles. Just my left.
Hmm.
And CCC, I did, by the way, CCC, I did unband it. But yeah, do you know anything about that? Like what that could be?
Well, it could be a few things. It could be peripheral neuropathy.
What's that?
And they could do it's nerve ending pain. It's nerve ending pain.
Can it be
a neurologist has to diagnose you with that. You have to see a neurologist. They do two kinds of tests. Yes, they do two kinds of tests for that, Jeff. One, they hook you up and shock you in your arms and legs and your back.
Right.
And the other one, they stick pins in your arms and your legs and your back.
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's it called? What's that Chinese Eastern medicine? Oh my gosh! When they put a bunch of pins in you, it's not that, is it? It's
no. This is just a diagnosis. This is why how a neurologist diagnoses for peripheral neuropathy. You very might well have peripheral neuropathy. You know,
Can you,
another thing too is,
can you type that in private chat so I can tell my doctor? Because I won't remember that. I don't even know how to spell that. I'll be honest with you.
well, since I'm a retired nurse, I'll send you my bill. How about this? I'll just put it on a tab for you.
Yeah, like I know, like
I'm just,
comment on the stream. Just comment like what the word is, if you could tonight,
I
and
will.
then
I will.
I can
I
talk to
will.
my
Well, another thing
doctor.
too you may want to look at as well, and that's the fact that you might be having TIAs, which are mini strokes.
I was thinking about that too. That's because
Yeah.
I still call my ex-wife's family. I still call them like we were married for almost 20 years. I still call my brother-in-law my brother-in-law, right? He's like a year and a half older than me. He's had 5 strokes. He's got what's it called, COPD. He's
Yeah.
got liver damage, kidney failure, all this stuff going on, and he's got a cane and everything. And I remember, when we were younger, growing up and everything, and just having fun. Everything was so cool, and now everything's caught up to him. And I'm thinking that's kind of what happened to me. I got into too much trouble, even recently, and with the alcohol, just everything, partying so hard and everything, it catches up to a person.
Well, not only that, but even as a Christian, God, He won't take away a Christian's salvation. You know that, Jeff. It's one save, always saved. But He does
Right.
chastise His children. He is a good
That's
father,
right.
and he'll give you a whooping. Like you never had before. And maybe it's God's way of giving you a good whooping,
Right.
and to straighten your life up.
Well, Ephesians 1:13 says we're sealed by the Holy Spirit to the day of redemption, and I believe that once
I
saved,
do
always
too. I
saved.
do. I do too. But as far as as far as
But he does chastise, yeah.
that's
He
right.
like I guess in layman's terms, he spanks us. He
That's right.
disciplines us.
That's right. He gives his children a good whooping, and maybe God's just giving you a good whooping right now. Do you know? And learn from it. Learn from it. Draw. The biblical phrase, draw nigh unto the Lord, and He'll draw nigh unto you. Use it as an opportunity to draw nigh unto the Lord.
Right. Ed actually has a good statement there. I can't read it though. Are you able to read that? Jeff, you may have multiple sclerosis. I just can't read it. That's how blind I am. I can't read the rest.
Yeah, I can't read it either.
Or
Yeah, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
Willis, you should get checked. That's why I put it on screen so I can have that documented.
I would definitely see a rheumatologist and a neurologist.
Yeah, my ex-wife had to see a neurologist because of her grand mal seizures.
Mm-hmm.
She has to be on like 2 different kinds of medications. And when I first met her, it kind of freaked me out because I wasn't really around anybody that had seizures before. And she used to have what's called grand mal seizures.
Yeah, grand mal. There's petit and grand mal seizures. Petit's light seizures. Grand mal seizures when they flop in the floor.
Right. And she used to have like 12 to 13 times a day. We'd be talking, laughing, and all of a sudden she'd drop to the ground and just start flopping around. I'm like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then I'll be honest with you, and people can think what they want. I don't care. But once she got born again, once she got saved, her seizures almost completely went away. Like almost completely.
The good Lord works in mysterious ways.
Been to that. That's for sure. And she even believes it to this day. It wasn't for receiving Christ into her heart, and everything, that she would still be in that position. However, she still has them, once in a while, but they're not like 12 to 13 times a day. They're more like 12 to 13 times a year.
Right. Well, I mean, it does a person really well to do some medical research themselves. WebMD.com is a good source to use, for signs and symptoms of different stuff.
Right.
Like with the TIAs. Actually, my husband died at the time. when I lived in Connecticut, I went to check on food in the oven, and I hit the floor and had involuntary movements, my left extremities, my left arm, and my left leg. And he thought I was having a seizure. And well, I
Right.
wasn't. I was having a really bad TIA. Although I seen a specialist in Connecticut or in Ohio, in Cleveland, and I just could not. I had told her, that I'd been having, TIAs, and told her about that incident. And she tried to convince me that I was having seizures, and it wasn't seizure. And I told her, I said, please call my primary care physician. She'll tell you I don't have seizures. And then I challenged her to go pull up on her computer in front of her and go to webmd.com and, type in TIAs, and you have one that bad to where it looks, you flop to the floor to have involuntary movements in your extremities, which I had experience on, more than one occasion. And she, I'm the doctor, and you're the patient. I'm going to prescribe you seizure medication. You're having seizures. And I politely asked her, I said, Dr. Gilbert, did you get your MD license out of Cracker Jack box? And I picked up yes, I did. Yes, I did. I picked up my purse, and I found the closest exit. And when I went back, back to my primary care physician she asked me how the visit went, and I told her exactly what happened. I tried to reason with her. I tried to get her to call my doctor. She wouldn't do it. And my doctor told me she should never send anybody back to that quack. So there you have it. So, doctors aren't all know-it-alls. And, it does well to, you've heard the old expression, usually if you want to find out about something medically, ask the nurse, not the doctor, right? There's a lot of truth
Right.
in that.
Well, did you know that I talked to some, I think they're called radiologists that do the x-rays, and they actually know what's going on before the doctor does, because that's their profession. And the doctor, but they cannot say anything. The doctors have to give the information to the patient, but the radiologists already know. And I've learned that. I had a friend back when I was working for security back again in 2015 and 2017-ish, somewhere in that area. I was working mobile security, driving a security car around to different locations. And there was this one stop that I had for an hour, and this dude used to come in. I don't know what it's called, but it's those things that you pick up trash out of a parking lot. And he used to walk, and he was a radiologist getting ready to retire. And he'd always wave at me. We'd say hi. We'd have a little small talk and whatnot. But I just decided, you know what? I'm going to pull the car over. I'm going to walk with this dude and ask him some questions. And he told me he was a radiologist. He was telling me all this stuff. And I was like, wow, And he told me, he's like, yeah, we know more usually than the doctor knows from the x-rays. But we're not allowed to say anything. The doctor has to give the information, And
Right.
it was kind of interesting, to hear about that. But
they a lot of doctors, and there are some. I'm not knocking the profession. There are some good doctors out there, but some of them just aren't worth their weight in salt. There's good and bad in all professions, as far as that goes. And there's especially ones just out of medical school. A lot of them are know-it-alls, and that they really don't know it all.
right.
It just pays to do a little bit of research, for yourself, for signs and symptoms. Get some referrals to some good specialists. To have some blood work done. Actually, here's a good blood work to have done. It's a very unusual one, but it's very telling, and it's called a comprehensive viral panel.
Wait, comprehensive viral panel?
Comprehensive viral panel. Yes, that's a good blood draw.
Put that in my document.
It's very, very rare. The doctor probably look at you like you're crazy, and don't ask, politely tell.
Okay.
That you want one done. And the reason why I say that, because with all our childhood vaccinations, we're all chock full of viruses.
Right.
A lot of times you'll be going along life just fine, you'll have an x-ray, poof, one of these viruses occurring on. And then you're diagnosed 6 months later with MS or what have you, with the autoimmune disease or whatnot.
Sure.
We're all chock full of viruses. And I mean, I
Right.
hope he didn't get the CV-19 vaccine because that was completely experimental. It's full of nanotechnology.
Well, I don't want to get into that in the panel because yeah, it's YouTube. But
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
no, I get you.
that'd be one I would steer clear from.
I don't. I actually had family, including myself, but mainly my ex-wife, my middle daughter, and a couple other family members and loved ones that got certain of those, and it had such a negative effect they almost died. You know,
You know,
so I,
last week worldwide we hit 1 billion people that has died from complications of that. One
yeah,
billion has died.
that's
1 billion
crazy.
worldwide.
I mean,
Yes,
think
it
about,
sure is.
was it like 7 to 9 billion people in the world? You think about that. That's 1/6, 1/7 of the population that's
Yeah.
passed. I don't want to get into that because we're not allowed to.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, they're forging death certificates. People who's died in, you know, head-on collision in traffic accidents are writing down that, you know, what the other thing on, you know, the cause of death, which is a lie. But they're getting
Yeah,
paid big money. You know, the love of money is the root of all evil. There you go.
right.
These doctors are writing that crap on people's death certificates. Have sold their souls to Satan for their 30 pieces of silver money.
Yeah, it's biblical. It's
Mhm.
prophesized. Not,
Exactly.
not to change the subject, I just want to say hi to Ben. By the way, he's one of my last managing mods, along with Constantine and Prey Catcher OTR. How are you? Surprised you're awake. You have to work all night tonight, but glad you're here.
And
And
if somebody suggests, Jeff, that you have a MRI done, I would
yeah, well, it's
I would.
called a PET scan, PET. I don't know what it
Yeah,
means.
yeah, that's different. I'm talking about MRI. MRI is they take images of your brain. Now, mind you, this is how I preface it with the last neurologist that I seen. He was a wonderful man and a wonderful doctor. He just retired. Uh, and this is how I preface it with him. I told him, I said, Doctor, I realize that the contrast dye you get better images, but I don't want to be I don't want to get a little put in my body again. The stuff that's in the contrast dye, they usually they do an MRI with and without contrast dye, and the contrast dye is called gadolinium, and that stuff is horrible on your organs. If it goes past your blood-brain barrier, it'll kill you.
Wait, is that the chalky stuff you drink before an
No,
X-ray?
no,
Or
no, no. They inject it into you.
I've actually had that too. They injected something into me before
Yeah,
too.
MRI. It's with the contrast dye. And of course, you know, when I said that to the neurologist that I seen, uh, you know, he knew what I was. He knew that I knew that he knew that I knew what I was talking about. He told me, he says, we'll do the MRI without the contrast dye, Jenny." And I agreed to it then. But don't if you ever have an MRI done, do it without the contrast dye. I mean, don't take my word for it. Research gadolinium
Yeah,
is
yeah. I would.
it's highly
I, w-
toxic.
I wish I had a way to. You have to put all this stuff in my private chat or comments so I can remember. I won't. I. That's another thing I'm dealing with, and I'm kind of worried. And they are checking on that. I'm already on dementia pills. I haven't been diagnosed with it yet, but I do have a lot of memory issues, and
Yeah.
I I guess at my age I should start worrying about it, but I don't know if it's because
Well, I mean, look at how young Michael J. Fox was when he got Parkinson's.
right, and he actually
Before.
got it. He said that he actually got it during Back to the Future 2 and
Hmm.
3, but he didn't
Hmm.
know till later on, which is
Yeah,
pretty scary.
it didn't present itself till later on.
Right,
A lot,
exactly.
a lot of diseases are like that. They're progressive.
I want to say hi to my remaining managing mods from this community, I guess, if you will, which is Predicatcher OTR, Ben, and Constantine. I think they're the only ones left that are managing mods, in my channel. So much respect to them. See, Ed has something he wants to say to put it on screen so I can try to read it. Damone and Jenna settled their BS. I must rewind. Damone is going to call her a triple blank at one time. Good for them. Yeah, I think they did sell their differences, which is really, really good. I hope it continues that way, to be honest with you. Even Damone and I have actually been being cordial to each other, at least for the last, 3 or 4 panels, whatever, which is good. I like to be cordial with people.
I don't try to go out of my way to be mean and hateful. Anything I've said, I don't, what I've said is I think it's factual. It's not like I say anything to actually pick on anybody or what have you. I got bigger fish to fry in my lifetime. I don't have time for all that. I try to stay in my own lane, and what I said was,
Right.
I think it was a pleasant way of saying it. I mean, it was the truth.
Also,
Wasn't like I called anybody any dirty names.
right, right. And I'll have to be honest with you, Jen. I still haven't had the guts to watch it yet. But that stream that I got really, I'll just say, messed up on, and I messaged Vladimir and said some stupid things, which I just simply don't remember. You know what? I may watch that. If I get good news, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with everybody. If I get good news tomorrow from my eye doctor, I will watch that stream. But I did say some horrible things to Vladimir, which I regret, of course. I don't remember why I said it. I don't remember where it came from, etc., and so on. And I still have not watched that stream to this day. But if I get good news tomorrow, I will watch that stream and find out what triggered me to say that, if anything at all. And I just want to bring that up. I still have not had the guts to watch it yet. I get triggered easily on some things, right? There's a lot of survivors and victims in this community. I'm also a survivor, and a lot of people don't. Sorry. We have a special guest. Oh my goodness. It's so good to see you. Oh my goodness. We have Wine Cellar Infused. Drop your link, Wine Cellar Infused. That's Nikki. That's one of my good friends. Her and her husband have sent a lot of gifts to my grandkids, and we all appreciate that. God bless you. And she is from a different country, and the Great White North. And I appreciate her and her husband. And I'm actually a member again on her husband's channel, but she's doing very, very well. So, Nikki, if you want to drop your link, you're a mod. You can go ahead and drop your link. Oh, thank you, Missy. Appreciate that. Missy dropped it for you. There it is, folks. Up on screen. Go subscribe. I think she's at 2,000 subscribers or something like that now. So it's awesome. She's very, very cool. I did. I got, when I was drinking a lot, I did some stupid things, which I don't remember at all until I actually saw it, and I was embarrassed to even see it, and listen to it, whatever. And I realized it's I really need to apologize, and I finally got the guts to do it. And thankfully, because they're such kind people, they did accept my apology, and I appreciate that. But they're good people, excellent people. She lives down the street from Drew Barrymore's father, actually. That's where Drew Barrymore is from. And then Nikki, I think there's another famous actor or actress from your area as well. If you want to let us know who that is, I'd appreciate it. I can't remember who it was, but Drew Barrymore's from your area. But yeah, it's also near where the Titanic went down as well, off the coast there. A couple 100 miles up, or 100 miles or something like that. But yeah.
Well, I'm going to drop down chat, Jeff, and I'm going to leave with this Bible verse for you, and I'm sure you'll remember it. Be sober, be vigilant, because the devil, as a roaring lion, roameth about, waiting to devour souls.
Yeah, be sober, be vigilant, as your devil, the advocate, is roaring around seeking whom he may destroy. Absolutely. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate that.
Have a good evening.
You too. Thanks, Janae.
You're welcome.
Take care. All righty. Well, I didn't plan on going more than 30 minutes or an hour at the most. I'm almost 2 hours, so I think I'm going to end it, the stream. But yeah, like I said, somebody dropped it earlier. I don't even know how to drop my Rumble link. Somebody dropped it earlier. I think it was Michelle or Moments Live. I can't remember. But I will be going live pretty soon on Rumble, more than here. Once in a while, I'll multi-stream, but I don't even know my own URL. All I know it's all capital letters. It's MVCap, the number 2, Southwest. So MVCap 2 Southwest, the number 2. That's my Rumble. I thought I was going to be able to do that tonight, whatever, wherever you're at. It's still daytime here, but whatever. But I do have to pay the $10 a month until I hit 1,000, whatever followers, whatever they call it there. I'm at like 78, I think, or 80 or something like that. I don't know. But I will be going live there as soon as I figure all that out. Let me check a few messages here. Give me just a moment. Yeah, I won't say your name, but yeah, I know. Yeah. Let me respond real quick. Yeah, that person's actually in a lot of trouble, legally in a lot of trouble. So they probably just don't know yet. We're not messing around. My family's not messing around with the doxes and everything. So there's like 7 people that are in a lot of legal trouble right now. I don't think they realize it yet, but. And the next person, I'm responding to your message as well. Sorry, I'm just trying. I can't keep up with everything. There's like 101 people in here, and then people DMing me. So, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I won't mention your name unless you ask me to, or whatever. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? Van Halen. Must be ice cream, maybe. Classic Van Halen, Diva D. Raw. It's a concert video. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but yeah, I just put my phone speaker to the headset. It's on Instagram. Rest in peace, King Eddie. Oh, that's all. Give it a heart, which is a like. You know, what got me to pick up the guitar was not only Eddie Van Halen, but it was actually made, it was more of like Randy Rhoads, actually. It got me to pick up the guitar and start playing him and Randy Rhoads. And then later on, it became, when I met Daryl Abbott from Pantera. You guys know him as Dimebag. And then when I heard Dave Mustaine, Marty. Actually, I got Marty Freeman. I don't know if I posted on YouTube. It's on my Facebook. For those of you that are on my Facebook, I got an autographed CD, and he sent me an extra insert autographed as well. Marty Freeman was Megadeth's second lead guitarist from Rust in Peace to, oh my goodness, the one with the mouse on it. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of the album. It was after Cryptic Writings. Risk. So that was cool. Marty Freeman. He actually privately messaged me, and I was shocked. I never met the dude in person. I don't claim to be his friend. I don't claim to know him because whatever. I've seen him in concert, and that's it. But I happened to get tagged in something, and I went to it, and he private messaged me, and he says, "Hey, man, here you go." I was like, "Cool." So it's on my FB. I might put it on YouTube if you guys want to see it. Put a one in the chat if you want to see it. If not, then I won't post it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. On the CD, he actually autographed the actual CD, which is on the inside. I haven't even opened it yet. But he also autographed an extra cardboard. I don't know if it's cardboard, whatever you want to call it, insert. He actually threw in that as an extra. And I was shocked. I was like, holy cow, this dude's cool as shit. Appreciate that. Got the ones in the chat. Yeah. And Constantine, speaking of that show, that concert, it looks like we may get backstage, brother. We may get backstage. I have two cousins that work there. There's a lot of amphitheater. And they are working on getting us backstage, all access for free. So I can't guarantee that yet. When I have like 100% confirmation, I'm very careful what I say now. When I have 100% confirmation, I will let you know. Or maybe I'll just give you a surprise. But when Constantine's here in September, we're gonna have a good time. So hopefully that works out. I'm at 147.14. Oh my gosh, almost 2 hours. I usually don't do any streams now that are more than an hour or so, but here we are. All right, I'll go to 2 hours. I'll stop. So, anyways, I was not planning on going more than 30 minutes or an hour. So, but since we're this far, I might as well make it an even 2 hours or so. Hold the phone. Yeah, so Constantine, I'll be honest with you. I don't know much about the band Slaughter to Prevail. Is that the name? But because of them, that's the reason why my cousins might get us all access. If that's the case, we have to show up, I think, an hour or two before the show, and then we get to go back and meet all the bands, get pictures, autographs, whatever. Meet them, shake their hands, get all that good stuff. So just FYI, when I get 100% confirmation, I will let you know. I'm not going to do that until I get 100%. Hey, by the way, before I end this here in a little bit, send me some hit songs from Slaughter to Prevail, either on Instagram, my home phone number, whatever. I like to learn more about them. I know my son-in-laws and my daughters listen to them. I just don't know much about them. I'm just being honest with you. I'm stuck in the 80s. I'm sorry. When I say 80s, I'm talking like 70s to mid 90s or whatever, late 90s. I just call it the 80s. But send me some hit songs from them. I want to learn more about them. But because of them, we might get all access, which would be great. In which I may have to either give you, if we get that, I'll have to give you your VIP laminate either when you get here or mail it to you before you get here. I'm not sure how that's going to work if that happens. Selena, as the movie says, Salinas. Salinas is in the house. Hey, there's Dave. What's up, Dave? Dave is my brother from another mother across the pond. Kim Spinner, how you doing? Good to see you. A sister from another mother across the pond. Good to see you, Kim. Always a pleasure. TBS, the cow fister? What the heck? No, I will not unban, and I almost said his real name. I'll be quiet. No, I'm not going to unban ball hand. Yeah. I'm being careful. I'm being careful. I'm being careful. Selena. Well, you met Constantine, apparently, so he says, in my channel, which I believe him. So I have to give, I got to give you props for that. So Constantine's a man. One of my last managing mods was VA Immunity, along with Predicatcher OTR and BIN bin. So I will, never unmod you unless you like totally backstab me, which I know you wouldn't. So, but I think Constantine and I will have some great content for y'all when he gets here in September. I don't know how long he plans on being here. Constantine, I sent you my personal phone number. I think we have each other's phone. I don't know. I'll send it to you again. But we need to talk about the time period and what we can do, what we can't do, et cetera, et cetera. But we'd like to do a Breaking Bad tour, maybe, possibly. I don't know. It wouldn't take that long. It's mostly on Eubank Boulevard. But if you want to go out to what they call the mini Grand Canyon, it's another 25-minute drive. And that's where the first episode was, and was it the last episode or second to last episode? But yeah, it's out there in the Indian Reservation. I like to do that. That'd be cool. Probably won't get no coverage. Might have to do a pre-recording of that or something. And we'll decide, which channel each episode or whatever goes on. That's fine. It doesn't bother me a bit. Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool, man. I gotta get off here. Let's see. Kim Spinner's always been cool. People appreciate her. Anthony Cruz, Constantine Transfer. Oh, hey, with Constantine, when you get here, man, you gotta do my makeup, bro. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I don't know the eyeliner stuff or whatever that stuff is called, the black under the eyes or whatever. Oh, yeah, you have to help me out, bro. I just do the black fingernail polish, and sometimes my daughter will put on the whatever it's called, black is it eyeliner? I don't know what it's called, but yeah, you gotta help me out with that, dude. I don't go to concerts without it, man. Depending on the weather, I might even put on my leather. I might even put on my leather pants. If it's hot, I'll put on my spandex. Well, anyways, we had a good time, I think. Made my day a little bit better. But tomorrow, I got a scary day, so it is what it is. Following in reverse. Wait, what? I thought it was slaughter. Following. Oh, slaughter. Falling. Like, yeah, you have to send me some stuff, Constantine or something. I gotta learn more about them. I'm not really up to date with my son-in-law and my oldest son-in-law. My daughters kind of keep me up to date with some of that stuff, but they're more into the '80s too. So sounds like Jeff CP. How you doing? Hey, I'm doing good, Dave. I'm just going through a difficult time health wise, and your prayers are appreciated. Thoughts, prayers, whatever you do for tomorrow, because I'll find out more tomorrow. I just hope I'm not going blind. If I am, I'll accept it, but it's going to be a hard thing for me to accept. You know, it's one of my biggest fears, actually. That and drowning is one of my biggest fears. Those are my phobias. Trying to catch up, I can't. There's only 95 people in here now, but still, it's still going pretty fast. But no, Dave. There's 95 people in here. I can't keep up. It's hard. I'm doing my best. You're all good. I'm trying to go through each comment here now and put it up on screen. And when the chat processes, I usually don't rewatch my streams, but I'll rewatch this one at some point and the chat better. Well, I don't understand, to be honest with a lot of you people, is the people that have like 10,000, 20,000, whatever subs, and they have like 5 or 10 people in there. I don't understand that. I just don't get that. There's actually a channel I ran into by default that has over 100,000 subs, and they had 2 people in there. One of them was me. I was like, how could you have 100,000 subscribers and have 2 people watching? So I guess there really is such a thing as buying subs or something like that. I don't know. It's weird. Dre, I'll discuss your rent with Jeff after streaming. About Andrea D? I don't have a problem with Andrea D. Are you saying that is she not subbed or? Oh, I thought she was. She's been subbed here for a while. Yeah, Andrea D, I do agree. You you do look much better in blue. There you are. There's your standard bot. All right, I'm gonna go, folks. I'm tired. Um, I gotta get up early for my appointment. Andre, you are remodded as a standard bot. Yepers. She is now remodded as a standard mod. I trust Constantine, so yeah, no problem, Andre. Kim says, Constantine, have an awesome time at the conference. Yeah, hell yeah. We're gonna have a blast. There's not okay, Constantine, real quick before I leave here. The cell phone footage sucks at Isleta, at least with T-Mobile. Do you have Verizon by chance? Because you may have to do the live stuff from the concert. Yeah, thank you, Constantine. I appreciate you. Yeah, if you have, hey, thanks, Dave. Appreciate that, Dave. Drop your link, man. Go check out Dave. He's got some cool ass videos. If you like trains, oh my gosh. I mean, they're short, but they're nice. He describes the trains and everything, what model, make, everything they are. Go sub to Dave DH Trains. He's a cool dude. He's one of my friends. Good dude. Thanks, Missy. There's Dave's link. What's up to Dave? All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. It's been 2 hours. I didn't want to go this long at all. But I had a good time. I got some encouragement. Had a good conversation with Damone and Jen A and a little bit of Matt C and what have you. So I think it went pretty well. And if you are a caring, praying, whatever person, I appreciate your prayers, thoughts, whatever for tomorrow. I'm a human being. I am nervous. I'll be honest with you. I'm very, very nervous. So any encouraging thoughts and prayers are appreciated. All right, I'll pick something. I know, it's StreamYard. It's StreamYard. I'll pick the 3-chord progression, the Nirvana type stuff. I'll pick, it's the only thing available, but I'll put the rock thing up for a little bit. You guys can chat for a couple minutes. All right, also the pause, everybody. Thanks for coming by. Take care.